On a daily basis, we generally will take whatever food we have to the pigs and throw it out to them. So that's the day, part of our tour. We always check the water. Equines and goats have water. And then you're supposed to move the chicken tractors every day, but as we said before, Phil and I are both full-time doctors, so every day doesn't always happen. So we're about day 3, I think, on moving the chicken tractors. It's probably going to be pretty foul in there. Get it? Foul!
So we do actually have some new chickens, if you would like to see them. Hold on, I really think this gimbal's weird.
So this chicken we have over here, because as you can see, the top of her head is pretty nasty. She was in another coop with a rooster that was pecking her head and actually pecked it down to the skull. So we had these babies from a different group and they needed a mama, so we brought her over, and now we don't even know what's in that pen. It's just a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Move it. Just like that. Replace the grounding rod and then get the other one.
Still following you.
This is a nifty way to do this. See if this is hanging up here. I've seen other ones. Oh, this one's heavier.
Yeah, quite a bit. Look at all the feathers these guys leave around. It's such a mess. Not any good, those ones.
Brisket likes to help, as you can see.
Although he's probably not going to be allowed inside the chicken pen because he will kill them.
Yes, he is allowed.
Although he probably wouldn't kill them.
He wouldn't kill them, but he'd pick them up and it would scare them to death.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
But that was ducks, wasn't it? Oh no, that was rabbits.
And by the way, for anybody who knows me, I'm freaking terrified of birds.
Why she's doing this, I couldn't tell
I'm so
you.
afraid of birds.
I'm locking you in there with them. They're never coming out.
Oops, sorry about that.
Ooh, I got shocked. Ooh, I'm getting shocked from this fence.
Are you really?
Only a little bit.
So now we know it's on.
See, feel it?
Well, I'm not dumb enough to touch it without putting my foot on it. It was shocking you because this wire was hitting the inside of this.
Well, that's all right. I'm okay with being shocked a
But now
little.
we know it's on, so I can turn it off and actually fix it. So that's what we do after we get off work. So, that's just part of living out here. Later on, I'm going to have to hoe the garden, but it is 80 degrees right now, and I'm not going to do it until it gets a little cooler outside. All right, so here we go. Oops, wrong way. This is, we're going to be transplanting some plants today, so this is going to stay here. We need to cut back that arugula a little bit because it gets really spicy if you let it get too big. The Brussels sprouts here, the tomato and some peppers, collard greens going crazy, collard greens gone wild. So, and then some kale. We're going to cut the collard greens today. And this is what I'm really excited about. These are some squash that we started in here. We have butternut squash and spaghetti squash, and we're going to be transplanting some of those over to the big garden today, as well as some of these peas that I planted here. These are sugar snap peas, so we're going to get those transplanted today. Right now, Lee is working on loading up the snapper with the old pool liner, because we got our pool liner replaced after 12 years. Look at him hucking that stuff. He did a good job. Good job, Lee. Now he's channeling his grandfather and grunting. But anyways, here's a new pool liner. We need to, it's a little over full, so the skimmer's not working too well. We got to get some of this stuff out of there. But anyways, that's our little shark. Oh, Lee.
That's a whole lot I could do about
this stuff needs to go too.
I'll burn that tomorrow or whenever.
So, and then this is our new set of steps that we're putting up. So I'm going to go ahead and get those plants and walk them over to the garden, and then I'll show you around over there here in a minute. have a broken hoe.
We hate when our hoes get broken.
We really do. But it should work, so this is what I'm going to use. Alright, so the peas, we're going to do the peas first, and what we're going to do with the peas is plant them around the outside of our tomato cages so that when they start to grow up, they can just wrap around the tomato cages and we don't have to put up extra. So what I'm doing here is I'm going ahead and putting these squash plants in the ground. The first couple I'm just putting in between the cucumber mounds because we already have holes dug there. So by the way, it is warm here right now. Humid. Sure you can figure it out. Brisket got a new toy today, and as you can see, oops, Charlie is playing with it. Hey, Charlie. Charlie, what you got? What you got there? What you got there, Charlie? Oh, here comes Brisky. Oh, Brisky just took a dip in the pond. We're just checking out the other livestock. These are the guys that are gonna get a little meeting with our freezer here shortly. There they are. Hello, chickie chicks. Just want to show you guys this rooster here. This is our free-range rooster, and he has been none too happy with the fact that he's locked out of this little hen's house. He's not happy with us at all. So he basically spends most of his days sitting outside of the hen house, preening, trying to get Henny Poo to pay attention to him. See if there's any eggs in here. Nope, no eggs yet. Henny Poo's not producing. Hello, piggy pigs. Hello, piggy pigs. Here's the pigs. They're running from us, but you can see the big one's gotten a lot bigger. The little one, not so much, but you can see his whole back end is wet, which is why the water looks the way it does. Not much you can do to keep pig water clean. That's just all there is to it. But because pigs like to bathe in their water. And then here's got the goats. Goaty goats. So it's about an hour and a half after I moved those plants and planted them. And, you know, I was saying I was hoping it would rain a little bit. Got my wish. And I just hope it doesn't drown them. It also dropped about 20 degrees. So, here's to the rain, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, I'm kind of rotating the collard greens and kale. So I just cut down all of our collard greens so that our kale can grow a little bit better. I also, over here, cut down all the arugula because it was starting to get way peppery. And half of the butter lettuce, that was the half that I didn't cut last week. I'm gonna try and let that spinach grow a little bit. The spinach just, yes, Holly. It smells good, doesn't it? Holly, you're not a vegetarian. Stop that. Anyways, the spinach just isn't doing very well. I'm not sure why. Anybody has any comments on why our spinach is not growing well? This is also spinach. It just looks kind of crappy. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, this is the harvest of the collard greens, which I'm going to take and de-stem and cut up a little bit and then put in the Instant Pot with some of our homemade chicken broth and some Everglade Heat seasoning, which we found to be really super tasty. So I'm sure that there's some kind of link to that somewhere, which we may be able... Holly, stop eating the plants, girl. So what I'm doing right now, I watched a YouTube video from a woman down in south somewhere, I'm not sure where, but she said it's important that when you're harvesting your own collard greens to cut the big stems out because they're kind of hard to digest and chew and stuff. So that's what I'm doing, cutting out the big stems. And then you can see I'm putting them in a colander because I'm going to then clean them. I don't have a salad spinner, which a lot of people use right now. I've got one in my Amazon.com basket, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger on buying it, and I don't know why, I just haven't. So anyways, I'm just gonna clean them off in here, and then when I'm done, I'm going to use this, let's see here. This is called Everglades Heat, and it's just like an all-purpose seasoning. It's made from Everglades food in Sebring, Florida. And I don't know why, but my whole family just loves this stuff, so we just bought a bunch of it. So we're gonna put this in the Instant Pot with some chicken broth probably, and some of this this Everglades Heat. So here is our finished product. This is the collard greens that I picked today and the stems, and that was the original bowl that was in. So we're gonna come on over here. This is some arugula and butter lettuce that we picked today. And this is some chicken broth from when we cooked a chicken on the 20th of May in the Instant Pot. So anytime I cook a chicken like that, we keep the broth and can it. So we're just gonna throw the, we have 2 Instant Pots. We usually do one for whatever meat dish we're having for that night, and then one for the rice. But I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, it got a little burnt there. That's my fault. But it still works. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the collard greens in there with the seasoning and cook them up. And when we're done, we'll show you what it looks like. So here we are. It's the evening of March 30th. And apparently it's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. So Phil just, and when he got off work, he came out here. I don't think I can, oh yeah, I can zoom. That's cool. I can zoom a little bit. So where the baby chickens are right now, the newer baby chickens, we have put in a heat lamp because they are having a hard time figuring out how to use the little ramp to get up into their house. So we put a heat lamp down in there. And over here, you got Lee feeding the other chickens. We realized today that because of where the chicken houses are right now, that they probably didn't get a lot of sun, and they have a solar charger on their house right now. So it's very possible that their electric fence isn't working because we put them under the trees, which is not conducive to solar charging. So again, live and learn. We're figuring this stuff out. And the pigs are well ensconced in their little houses. You can actually feel the change in the air right now. It's becoming very cool out here. Kind of see if I can show you the clouds. These clouds are rolling in. It's actually really nice, but not super conducive to raising the baby chickens. So that's what we're doing tonight. This is Saturday again. Phil's worked all day. Lee and I drove to Morgantown to visit our daughter Emma today and back, so we haven't done a lot except for the harvesting of the greens. But anyways, they're sitting there having some man talk about the chickens right now. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Hello everyone, this is Lee. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for coming out and watching today. Just remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. See ya!